But working to close the healthcare gap and eliminate some of the disparities in Black and brown communities. Grab your family and head out to the Black Family Wellness Expo. I'm joined by Dr. Tiandra Love from the Chattanooga chapter of the Links Incorporated. Welcome and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Latrice.
Let's start by talking about how this event got started and how long you all have been holding this event here in the Chattanooga area.
This will be our third annual event. It got started from a national perspective about 2 years ago. However, two of the Link sisters and I came up with an idea in the park. We were having West Side bringing these disparities in the park for that community, and it grew. And so this year, the Links have made it a national effort for all the Links all over the world to do this on this particular day.
And I want to say in full disclosure, I'm a member of the Links. And one of the things, talk about the services that will be available.
So the efforts is to address those efforts in the health, education, and economic disparities. And so we're going to have multiple entities as relates to prenatal, to seniors, and services from Erlanger Community Centers, CHI Memorial for mammography, CT lung scanning and screening, as well as blood pressure checks, prostate cancer, chronic disease management and information, and also literacy. Literacy is a big deal. So someone to talk about literacy and education, as well as voter registration.
Talk about what are some of the main issues when it comes to healthcare and those disparities that you see in Black and brown communities.
Being a physician, been in medicine for 30 years, is access, is resources, and it's being education, being aware about the impact of the disease and prevention of disease as well.
And do you think that when we start talking about that access, like you said, because of where people live, not having access to quality medical care, which is so important, and then the fact that, again, preventive care is something that a lot of times when they go to the doctor, it's, you know, their condition may be advanced, whereas if they had preventive care and maybe had a primary care physician, it could have been caught earlier.
That is correct. It's quality, and I think is the quality of care is multifactorial. It's being aware, it's dealing with those cultural differences, it's the fear from past, and it's just education and not really having an awareness of how diseases impact our body and our lives and our families as well.
So this event is significant because it addresses and tries to meet those needs, tries to close that healthcare gap.
That is true. On a national level and a local level, we looked at the research and the statistics of the hot zones of what's the disparity when it comes to hypertension, diabetes, end-stage renal disease, and focusing on those things that negatively impact and what are the barriers and what are the issues and how can we address some of those issues.
And one of the things, we have some video and we're going to play that from like a past one of your wellness events and a previous event, so we'll put that up and some of the pictures. But as you talk about this, what do you hear from people when they come out to these events?
They're so grateful that we're having these events. Thank you for thinking about us. It's also feeling like a community, a fellowship, and it's a relationship and a friendship, and educating about the disease. And it's like a family.
And really is, like you said, you come out there and it's like, you know, we are here to help you in the community to make this community healthier and strong. And a healthier community is a stronger, more vibrant community as well.
That is correct, Latrice.
And one of the things too you wanted to mention, you'll have registering a voter event going on out there as well.
That is correct. We will have voter registration table to for people to sign up to make sure they're registered to vote, and information on voting, because that is key, that's crucial. We have things going on now that affect women in our health, so it's crucial that we get out and we vote and we be accounted for.
And one of the things too, as we kind of wrap this up, just people may be saying, well, who are the Links? Who is the Chattanooga chapter of the Links? Quickly tell us that.
The Chattanooga chapter of the Links, we've been around for almost 40-something years, and we have a charter member that's still available, Link Barber. Walford, and it's also an organization that's international. It's a nonprofit started by two women, Margaret Roselle Hawkins and Sarah Strickland Scott, and with an idea to engage with civic organization and community and friendship wrapped in service. Yeah.
And of course, like you said, that's kind of at the heart of what you all do. We just put a chapter picture up there, but again, like you said, friendship wrapped in service, and that's the key word they're talking about, that service to the community.
That is so true, Latrice.
All right, so you want this is for the entire family.
This is for the entire family.
So remind us of when they can come out and just where it is.
It will be Saturday, March the 16th. We're collaborating with Arch and Knob Baptist Church. It'll be on the parking lot. We're going to even have antique cars there too to get other people out and interested, particularly the men. Mm-hmm. And it'll be from 12 to 3 at Arch and Knob. It's 1734 3rd Street.
Okay, on 3rd Street. There you go.